So how do you scale Ethereum without sidechains? Better yet, what does layer 2 on Ethereum mean? Or are you tired of gas fees when minting NFTs? This video is for you to understand Immutable X, the first layer 2 solution for NFTs on Ethereum. Tap that thumbs up and let's send it. What is up, Money Tribe? Mike Damazo here to help you navigate through NFTs as your no-shill resource. Scaling solution means how can we do our transactions when minting NFTs? Yes, there are alternative blockchains, much like the ones mentioned in the last video. But with all the other blockchains, you don't have the same network effect that Ethereum has. You give up decentralization with others or a reduction in security. This is more Ethereum focused, and I'm not one of the types that's to say like one blockchain will rule them all. Each individual one has its own purpose and mission to move mass adoption when it comes to NFTs. So aside from other blockchains, there are parallel options to Ethereum with sidechains. They were also mentioned in the video before this one, so if you want, you could definitely check that out. So it's great because it enables Ethereum-like interoperability. Sidechains, other blockchains all have their roles to play. It's like supporting class or supporting actors, actresses in the blockchain of friends. But not everyone can be a Ross and a Rachel. Speaking of the main player, let's jump into Ethereum scaling. Scaling. That is what you'll find in like most articles or what is mentioned in podcasts when it talks about Ethereum. It is the key challenge that faces the industry right now with how can we scale NFTs without making it super expensive with gas fees. So a notable punk owner, aka DC investor, strongly believes that 99% of user transactions will be on layer 2 within 3 years. Now, that's not guaranteed and not even financial advice for you to, go buy NFTs or even get Ethereum. But it's a tweet worth noting from an OG in the space when it comes to NFTs. He is definitely a long-term collector and one that carefully curates his NFT holds. Immutable X already supports over 9,000 transactions per second. They removed like the hardship of gas to minting and exchanging NFTs. They use something that's called zero knowledge proof, aka the approach is ZK rollups, which is one of the options being developed for layer 2 construction that increases scalability through mass transfer processing rolled into a single transaction.
I noticed that the Immutable Twitter account had tweeted, quote, switching away from Ethereum is laughable. And you did kind of imply that in what you were saying. So just talk about that. Why did you feel that trying a competing blockchain would not be in line with your goals?
Ultimately, what is going to govern success is where do network effects live. There's a reason that every single ETH killer basically hosted their ICO on Ethereum. There's a reason that successful NFT projects organically emerge from Ethereum rather than being bought by other big chains. And I can't tell you the amount of times that a large blockchain has come to Immutable and said, hey, like, what do we have to do to get God's Unchained on our blockchain? But the truth at the end of the day is two things. One is, a lot of these competitors are basically the Microsoft services network to the open internet. They're simply going to fail because they closed garden ecosystems rather than embracing what NFTs are supposed to do, which is an open token standard on a completely decentralized protocol to power the physics of digital ownership. But second, the important thing is, where do users want to trade? Where is money being spent? These things really, really matter. And ultimately, fighting Ethereum's network effect is a very tall task. People have raised tens of billions of dollars to do it. And as of yet, everyone's pretty much failed. The ones with the biggest traction are also the ones with the biggest risk, whether that's because they've just copied, essentially Ethereum's virtual machine and the code running Ethereum, and they're going to run into the same scaling issues that Ethereum does without the people building layer 2s on top of them, or because when they take a centralized action because of the incentives of whoever is running it, everyone realizes the inherent and existential risk associated with that database essentially, and and you see capital flight of expensive assets.
So what does Immutable X have in their marketplace so far? Well, first is Collective, a curated card set from the top NFT artists in the world. I did a pack opening video of the Collective cards I had. Okay, so we are on Collective's website. As you can see, I got 2 cards. I got the Founder's Silver card. Just got it in time. Dang, ding-a-ling. Already purchasing. That's crazy. Anyways, let's open up some packs. They gave me an extra pack, because of issues in the beginning. It was super fast and easy with the experience with Immutable. Next up is Gods Unchained, a trading card game that pays to play. It's basically like Hearthstone, but on the blockchain. Lastly, one that is scheduled to release in 2022 is Guild of Guardians, a mobile RPG that will allow players to turn their gaming passions into assets. Another partnership to take notice is vids Collectible, building on Immutable X, meaning the premium licensed digital collectible is pioneering 100% carbon neutral NFTs. This solves the concerns others may have when it comes to NFTs and the environment. Immutable X solves Ethereum's NFT ecosystem by scaling with quick trades in seconds, cost-effective minting of NFTs that's sustainable for game studios like Epic Games and mindful of its own environmental impact. So I'll definitely be looking forward to Guild of Guardians as more news comes out, and we'll do content on that, and Immutable X obviously as they build out their marketplace in the coming months and the following years. The next video will be about the creator of Aku, Micah Johnson, recipient of the 2020 NFT of the Year. If this was helpful to you, don't forget to gently tap that thumbs up for this video. Sound off below what you think of Immutable X or just any layer 2 solutions for Ethereum. Subscribe if you haven't already, and get up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin from BlockFi in the links below, or get some free stocks from Public. The link will be below as well. Stay legendary, and I'll see you in the next video.